Welcome to the Five Arms and the Lucky Finn podcast. I'm your host, Brendan McCormick, with
Almirian Thomas.
and Jason Ide, my co-host. Welcome in, Almirian Thomas. He is a He is a Division 1 football athlete. Commit to Illinois University. He has a very impressive stat line as well in high school. 3-star commit. Welcome in, Almarian. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, we'll kick it off right here. When did you first fall in love with the game of football?
When I was 10, my homeboy he had came home with all his football gear on, and I was like, "Mom, I want to try that sport. I want to try that sport." So when she finally put me in, I fell in love with it immediately.
What made you fall in love with this so quickly? Just the game and just the ability to hit people, or what
Um,
specifically about it?
the way you just gotta hustle just to become a star.
100%. I saw some game highlight of you, and you were running all over the field, man, just making good tackles and contact. So I believe that.
So
Yes,
I
sir.
saw you.
What
I saw you. I saw you knock out some dude on a kickoff or a punt return or something. I was like, man, that's a team player right there. He's taking one out.
Right.
Well, he's wanting to lay it all on the ground. So what drew you specifically to cornerback and DB position specifically?
Um, when I was at Cypress my sophomore year, sophomore summer,
Hmm.
they needed a DB. My primary position was wide receiver, and they needed a DB, so I played it for fun. But when I played, I also did well at it. So I decided to flip my position because I know I could get even better if I was already good with no technique or nothing.
100%. Just having that dog mentality of not anyone scoring against you. I love it, man. And I recently saw too on your X that no one's ever gotten 100 yards on you. That's impressive, man.
No, I haven't allowed 100 yards the whole season.
That's what we
That's
like to
I
hear.
think I think it was like 80 something that I allowed the whole season.
That's awesome.
that's something to be proud of, man. That's really cool, especially down there in Florida. I know y'all got some football players down there in Florida. You keep
Yes,
on
sir.
Absolute
telling me,
dogs.
man. Absolutely, dogs. Uh, going back to kind of Illinois, what was you obviously got a lot of Division 1 offers. I know 4 Big 10 offers.
Yes, sir.
What specifically, what was the recruiting process like? And how did you stay so focused throughout the season and just being a high schooler, man?
Um, I was like I was like one of them players. Like my homeboy, twin, Darian Jones, he a 3-star safety commit, and
Hmm.
I was just like that. They'll talk about him, but I was also like that player, as in like the people be like, watch out for him too, because he the one that
Yeah.
made plays all over the field, even though I wasn't known at the time. Then my coach
100%.
told me to make a film tape so he could send it out. Then I just started getting phone calls the next week. Then it just blew up overnight.
Wow.
I
So
believe that, man. I mean, I was looking at it's posted on Big 10 Network, your highlight reel. I mean, good work. I was like, good riddance. It's got 2,300 views. I'm like, I thought that was pretty impressive just in itself, man. So, uh, what, what felt right about Illinois specifically?
um,
Was it the coaches?
I fell in love with the coaching staff and Coach Henry. He's
Yeah,
from my area. Um,
gotcha.
and when I went to Illinois, it just felt like home. I bonded with a couple players early. When we had got sent off with the football players,
Hmm.
and
I
it just
got you.
felt like home.
Anyone specifically that you bonded with
Um,
the best?
Jaheim Clark, he from my
Okay,
area, the Riverdale cornerback.
okay, gotcha, gotcha. When you finally gave your announcement,
Hmm
how did it feel? Was it like a
Um,
weight off your shoulders? Was it like, man, this is eating me alive. I just got to get it out, or was it like, man, I'm
to
just
get the
ready
weight
to
off my
tell the
shoulder,
world?
to
Yeah,
get the weight off my shoulders, so I could just focus on football.
Yeah. Are you excited about your senior season?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I want to
Yeah.
go on the generational run.
I
That's
believe
awesome,
it, man. I mean, obviously, you want to end up a state champion, right? I'm assuming.
Yes, sir.
I got you. I got you. I got you. I like that mentality. I like that mentality. After you made your decision, was there any person that you called right after,
Oh,
besides
yes.
family, maybe?
Yeah. I had called Coach Jalen, my coach, my DB coach, Sammy Watkins, brother. He played for
Wow.
Philadelphia Eagles, the cornerback coach.
Yeah.
Um, he our cornerback coach, and he played a big role into making me a star. Like when I transferred to Cape, he said, "I'm gonna make you into a star." At the time, I was just like, all right, but it was just so big. I didn't really like. I didn't think it was just gonna happen like that. Then he started working with me, and I just became a technician at DB. So he played a big role in that part.
I got you. That's awesome, man. Sammy Watkins' brother, Jason. You hear
Yeah, I
that?
did.
That's
I didn't know Sammy
what.
Watkins had a brother.
I,
I'm gonna go look him up now.
Yeah,
I didn't
Jalen
know.
Watkins. They
Jalen
both
Watkins.
they both from my area, and they both won
Oh,
the Super
okay.
Bowl.
Man, y'all just
Wow.
got a big pipeline right down there, huh?
Yeah.
Seriously. That's a big name. Is there any specific uh goals that you might have for your freshman year at Illinois? Like
Yeah.
tackle wise, interceptions?
Um, the study the plays early, getting the playbook early,
Yeah.
so I could get on the field early and also just compete every day at practice, giving it 100%. By any
Hmm.
means, outworking some of the starters. If I gotta take a spot, I gotta do it. Um,
Yeah.
so coming in with the dog mentality.
Hey, we love that on this channel. I'll tell
We
you that
we
right
love
now.
that. We love it.
Hey, you got a starting spot? Hey, I'm gonna take that from you, man. I'm gonna take that. So far, what has been your most proud moment of your high school career? Would you say?
Um, First round of the playoffs, we got eliminated, but it was a crucial point. Uh,
Hmm.
they had scored, then they had got a turnover, and they drove down the field again, and they was getting closer to the goal line, and it was going to be up 2 touchdowns. Then, they threw the ball, and the first pass, it was the first pass of the night. They threw it my way, and I got interception and got a turnover, forced a turnover.
That's what's up.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
gotta feel good. That's gotta feel good.
Yeah, that feel good.
Well, what'd you do? What'd you do? What was your first instinct when you got it? Did
It
you just
was
start
like
running?
it was like a momentum. Like I went sideline to sideline to catch the pit. So when I caught it, I like my momentum forced me out of bounds.
That's awesome.
Man, you got some wheels. I was looking at that tape. I was like, this dude can run. Uh, is there what's something about your high school program specifically that you'll always be grateful for? Is it like a specific coach on the team,
Oh,
or is it?
oh, yes, sir. Last year, I was at two different high schools before I went to Cape. Um, and they was known for the sub school that never have a good record. And when Coach Jalen told me he was going to go coach at Cape and he played DB in the NFL, I decided to take my chances and bet on myself. So when I went over there, um, they literally have four NFL players as our coaches, so they know what they're talking about. So they flipped the whole program around within a year, and they brought the CC culture, no one above the line or under the line. They just set standards, and everybody was hitting the goals and standards every day. And they changed the program around, and we went out with a great season last year. Hopefully, do better this year. We went 10-2 last year,
Yeah,
and they was literally known for like 0-10. Like
Oh
they,
my gosh.
yeah. So they changed the program around within a year. Hopefully, we do better this year and go on a generational run.
That's awesome.
would you say when he brought in the new coaching staff, there was like kind of like a newfound respect because okay, these guys have been here before, they know what they're doing, and
Um,
they know what it takes.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Since there was like a losing school, most of the football players like they just don't really try in football, give the coaches pain. But soon
Yeah.
as a freshman mess up, even if he don't play varsity, the whole team get punished. So they set discipline
Wow.
early.
Mhm.
It was one time we did 500 up downs in the sun. It was crazy.
Oh
But
Oh
man.
my.
yeah, but we just get disciplined. So we know our discipline tough. So we try not to do anything stupid or crazy. Like today, we just did a little conditioning. We ran a little bit, then we did 50 up downs. But we got 50
Well,
more too.
what's
But
a little bit of running to you? Because it might be a little bit different than what I think of a little bit of running.
yeah, that's true. I just think my stamina just I got good lungs. Like even when we have conditioning with the football team, I be the first one there and back. Like I do it with ease. I run 100%. And I just try to just outwork myself. I just compete with myself and it just be yeah. And like some of the football players, like they try to keep up with me, but it just like I just got the dog mentality. Like I
Dog
want to stay in the
mentality.
front. I want to stay in the front.
He said, "I'm
So
fast."
yes, even like I'd never go half percent on none of my reps.
That's awesome. That's definitely the way to go. The fact that you're coming on and telling us about all that effort. That's I'm sure
Oh
that's
yeah.
what your coaches love to hear. They love to see it too.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever ran like an unofficial 40-yard time? I'm just curious how
No,
fast it
no,
was.
I want to try. I never ran the 40. I actually want to try.
Man, you got to get your coaches to do that. I'm just
You'll have
curious.
to let us. You'll have to let us know
Yeah.
so we
All
can
right.
post it.
Are there any teammates that you play with that you feel like is under the radar?
Uh, yes, sir. Me and my cousin, his name Hezekiah Jones. We both went to Dunbar, but when I switched from Dunbar, I was like, "Come with me." Coach Jalen over there, he's going to get us right at cornerback, and he was like, "I'm gonna come my senior year," so I knew he was coming. So he just transferred like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and he already got an offer from West Virginia, FAMU, Illinois, um and two more schools. I can't think of the rest of them, but he's another lockdown corner too.
Well,
What
that's
year is he,
awesome.
if you don't mind me asking? Is he a 26, 2022, 2026 as
Yeah,
well?
he's 26.
Man, you telling me he switched and then got those offers? That's crazy to me. Oh, I think
Hmm.
there's more athletes that go unnoticed than we think. I'm gonna say that.
Especially in Florida. I
Oh,
mean,
and
man,
we got a shifty receiver. Um,
Uh-huh.
that be the one that me and Coos like to go against in practice. Cause he gonna be the one that make us better. Um,
Yeah.
his name
yep.
Caden. He got an offer from Miami. Um, I can't think of the school. It's like Miami something, but he a small, shifty receiver, so he's very
Okay.
talented.
Gotcha. Pretty good route
Perfect
runner, I'm
for
assuming then if
perfect.
he's pretty shifty.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say perfect for the slot.
and then we got another cornerback. His name Jaden Reyes. Um, he's very technical with his pressing off the line too. I think he had 4 picks last year, but he's 5'10". He also play receiver too. He's good at receiver. So
Okay. Man, there's a lot of good athletes, man.
That's awesome.
That's what I'm talking about. I swear though, I'm gonna come back to that. There is a lot of athletes that I swear that just do not get the amount of attention that they deserve. And I feel like that's why, like, I forget who it was specifically, what coach. I think it was Dalton Franks actually. I talked to a coach at Missouri State, and he said if you don't have a D1 offer, go D2 because more than likely they're going to look at the footage and then realize how good you are, and then you're going to be able to go D1. So I'm just like, no matter what, I'm just like, man, it's just amazing to me how many people just under the radar.
Especially at those states like Texas and Florida, where there's just so
Yeah,
many players that are coming out every year. It feels like it's so easy for some to be overlooked.
Right.
Yeah.
I still feel like I'm overlooked. I feel like I should have a bigger name. So I'm just I'm
Hey, it's
just coming.
coming.
Yeah,
It's
I'm just
coming.
We actually talked about that after we were watching your film, literally like I think 30 minutes before you came on, and I was like, man, he's pretty quick. He could tackle. I was like,
I saw
he's
you.
6'1".
I saw that play on the kickoff, and I said, "That's a team player. Why is he not a 4-star yet?"
yeah. I was like when I seen I was an 88 on 24. So I said, they should have just gave me the 4-star. They should have just gave it to me.
I
Hey,
love
it could
it.
still come. It could still come, right?
Yeah, it still can come.
Yeah,
That's
it,
it.
it definitely could still.
And at the end of the day, stars don't matter.
Right.
Nah, it's just your mentality, man, how you approach the game, and I can just tell by the way you're talking to us, you approach it the right way. So, how would you say that you prepare facing different receivers? I mean, obviously, film's important, but
Um,
I mean, practice helps too. But I mean, is it just in the game, like just making those little changes, being like,
Um, before we face a certain team, I watch how receivers do their releases off the line on film. I study their releases. I see if they slow. I see if they quick off the line, and um, I just know how to line up against them. Even if I gotta step back a yard for a quick receiver and just be patient, but the slow receiver, I don't gotta give him no room because he's not beating me over the top. It just depends on who I'm watching that week.
no, 100%? Who would you say is the most difficult receiver you've had to face in a game?
Um, my sophomore year, when I first switched my position to corner,
Uh-huh.
his name is Madrid Tucker. He go to Fort Myers. He was a 3-star receiver. Um, yeah, that was the toughest receiver I faced. He caught a deep pass on me. Um, but he didn't score though. But he caught a deep pass on me.
Was it just how he ran his routes or just his speed, would you say?
It's really since it was my first year. I did something like stupid. I already had the 1 yard inside, and when he did a slant go, he didn't even like. He just like stutter step and then went. Then he just flew past me. But then when I caught up to him, then he just made a play over top. He wanted it more.
Mm, I gotcha.
It's like you said, though, that was your first year. Sounds like
Yeah, I
you
wanted to
already
go
learned
against him
from him. He
last
already
year.
knows.
I wanted to go against him my junior year, but they playoff run was different. They had teams they already played for the
Oh.
playoffs.
I gotcha. Was there is there a specific coverage you like to play more? Do you like to more play zone or do you like to play man to man and just say, nah, you ain't gonna catch this ball?
I like man to man, but most of the
Yeah.
time when I'm in man to man, they don't throw my way. So I like the coverage too, so I can disguise the look and play it underneath sometimes or over top. But
Mhm.
they don't really throw my way in the season because most of the time it's incomplete or um deflection.
They scared to throw it that way because they know it ain't gonna go nowhere.
Right.
He's too fast.
He's too good. He's gonna knock it down. That's what I'm saying. Um, you kind of talked about it a little bit, but it might be a little different answer. What's been your toughest matchup so far, and what did you learn from it? Was it specifically that player, or was it just making the transfer to corner from wide receiver?
Um, it
Would you
was
say?
just the transfer from wide receiver to corner. Um,
Yeah.
my sophomore year, I just did what I wanted. I mean, my stats was even still good my sophomore year. That's why I was just like so amazed and shocked. He was like one of two players that had caught a deep ball over me for my first year at corner. So I mean, I wasn't really upset, but it,
Mhm.
it it was what it was. It just made me become better the next year. But
I like that.
the best receiver I faced or the opponent, the
Yeah.
best opponent I faced was I would say um Riverview.
Okay.
Uh, there was there was it was good.
It
Just
was
like a
tough.
lot of Just a lot of D1 people there, or just how they were
Um,
coached, or just the game
uh,
plan they had?
yeah, it was a lot of D1 people there. But my sophomore year, I still did great. No, it was fourth round in the playoffs. My
Mhm.
coach finally put me in, because I had transferred to Dunbar, and we went fourth round in the playoffs, and he finally put me in, and I was
Mhm.
guarding one of their best receivers, and they threw my way, and I dropped the pick, and then they tried to throw it my way again, and then he threw it out of bounds. So it was just back to back plays. I just knew I was gonna be great at corner.
Just had that sixth sense. I love that.
I do have a question. I know it's not on our list, so you don't have to answer it if you don't feel like it. But I'm curious, what's the difference to how it feels to be catching a ball from the opposing quarterback as opposed to when you were a wide receiver and you knew it was coming your way? What's it like? What's the feeling like different? Because obviously you said you dropped that one, but I'm
Hmm.
sure as a wide receiver you had some drops too. But I'm sure it wasn't the same kind of way, right?
Hmm.
So tell us what's that like?
Um, when I drop it at corner, it's like that supposed to be my play. Even I don't, I don't know. I feel like even when I'm at wide receiver, I feel like it's supposed to be my play too if I drop it. So I just
Yeah.
I really don't. That's a good question. I don't know how I feel about. Um, let me think. Um, yeah, I really don't know.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
You know
that's
how
a good question.
the saying goes, all corners want to play wide receiver. Then when they drop passes, it's like, oh, that's why you're not a wide receiver.
Yeah, that is a saying. But for receiver, I feel like if I drop a pass, it'll be I just take the blame for it, and take accountability, and just try to make a play the next play. But for corner, I feel like that supposed to be my play right there, since they
Yeah,
don't throw it my way, so I gotta take advantage of my opportunity.
yeah, it makes sense.
Is there a specific part of your game that you're most proud of so
Uh,
far?
Physicality and just being able to hustle.
I mean, I've seen that on film. You can definitely hustle. That is one thing I will say about you. You are quick. That's why I was wondering what your 40 time was. I'm serious. I want to know about that.
Yeah,
And
I'll
I,
run one soon.
and honestly, everything you've told us so far, it sounds like you're really in the gym. You stay working. You stay
Yeah.
ready, and
Yeah,
that's
right
awesome.
now, it's summer and I'm working 3 times a day, working out 3 times a day.
He said
Um,
there is no off season.
yeah, yeah. So I really want this season to go on the generational run. So if I just gotta uh outwork myself than last year, then I'll do that. Um,
So
uh,
do we just work out, eat, work out, eat, work out?
um, I work out in the morning with the football team. I come
Uh-huh.
home, shower, do some schoolwork, so I could graduate early and go to college early. Then I go to the gym after, then I give it a little break, and then about 5 or 6, I go to our football field and work on my techniques at corner.
It's awesome.
You know what he reminds me of, Jason?
A dog.
Mamba mentality.
Yeah, that actually Kobe Bryant, the cornerback that went to Kansas, that's like one of the corners I watched in college football. He wasn't
Oh,
too
really?
big or small, but like he was like
Uh-huh.
more towards the small frame, and he had a lot of crazy turnovers.
That's awesome.
Man, working out that much, like, geez, man, you definitely putting the work in. That's encouraging to hear how much you love the game. I mean, that's just a testament of how much time you're putting in, working your technique. Man, gets me fired up. Gets me fired up. Can't wait
It
to.
makes me want to go back to the gym. I went this morning. I'm ready to go back.
What's one thing most like someone might be surprised about you?
um, I don't play the video game.
Really?
You don't play the
Yeah.
video game.
Yeah, I don't play the video game.
Like
Is it?
you choose
ahead,
not to?
Yeah, I choose not to, but it just don't. I mean, I did when I was younger, but as I got older, I just grew out of it.
He's got practice to worry about.
Yeah, that's exactly. I just felt like I wouldn't have time for it, so I just
Man,
kept
that's awesome.
I gotta say, I've never heard that. I'll be honest.
Not from a kid. I remember I was
Not
always
from
playing
someone your
games.
age. And we interview college athletes, and they'll tell us as soon as we hop off like what they're playing and things like that. Man, that's kudos to you, man. That's a lot of time management right there. And I just feel like it's going to take time away from your training preparation and what you're trying to do. And so, man, kudos to you, man. I've never heard that.
Brendan is
Okay.
stunned.
I just, man, not even like 5 minutes. Like,
No,
I'm gonna play a game of Call of Duty.
nah. That used to
That's
be my
that's
favorite
5
game when I
minutes.
played, but as I got older, I just felt like I wouldn't have time to keep playing the game.
Man, Illinois got them a real one, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm jealous, man. This dude's ready to play.
Yeah, I'm actually ready to play. I'm ready to go to college too, so I
I
could just
believe
out.
it, man. Would right now in your life, who inspires you the most? It can be in football, outside of football. I'm just
Um,
curious.
my mom before she passed my
Mhm.
sophomore year, but even when her health wasn't right, she still was hustling, making sure we had a roof over our head, and we had clothes on our back and food on the table. And I seen her do all that in a wheelchair, so it just inspired
Oh.
me to go hard. And she was the first one that brought me into football, and she damn near just put her life into football to make sure we become great at what we
Mhm.
started. So I just been working out ever since and just
Yeah.
focusing on football when she had passed.
Well, I'm sorry about your mom, man. I really appreciate you opening up about that. I might have said another episode, but I lost my dad when I was 12. So um, I can definitely relate on a different level. But man, just to hear the character that you have and the stuff you're, putting your mind to and eating right, having the right mindset, it's going to take you places, even outside of football, man. I'll be honest. So
Yes, sir.
I got a real question also. How do you, as a young Division I football 3-star commitment, how do you keep your personal life, football, and also your academics? Like, how do you keep that all together? Like,
Um, I just be humble. When I
okay.
be with the football team, I don't really talk about my offers or
Mm,
who texted me today. They'll just mention it. They'll be like 3-star
yeah.
Illinois commit, or they'll be like 3-star. But they'll mention it. But when they mention, I be like, chill, chill. Like I just try to keep it. I just try to be humble with it. Um,
Yeah.
and just be grateful for what position I'm in, and not try to
Mm.
just rub it in people's face. So I'm very humble with the position I'm in now.
Everybody hypes you up. You
Yeah, everybody hypes me up.
Man, you
That's
deserve it
awesome.
though, man. You got 4 Big Ten offers. I'll hype you up any day of the week. Uh,
He's got good humility though. Good humility. We like to see
yes,
it.
humility. Like, no matter what you do in life, humility will take you places that an arrogant person won't be in. So I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
Brendan tries to hype me up, and I'm always like, chill.
I'm the hype man. I'm really the hype man of all my friends. So I just want all my friends to succeed, and I know what they're capable of, and that's just who I am. So I don't, and I also think there's a part of life that people take too seriously sometimes, and so I like to have fun. I'm not about drama or any of that type of stuff. So
Right.
at all, I hate drama. Absolutely hate it. Drives me crazy. Um, do you have any pregame rituals? I'm just curious.
Um,
Like superstitions?
um, before every game, um, I pray and thank God, and
Mm,
I wipe my hands and I wipe my hands and cleats with holy water.
okay,
That's what's up. That's
I
awesome.
like that. That's unique. I've never heard of anyone doing that. That's really cool. Me and Jason are like-minded believers as well, so we I think that's really cool that you honor Jesus in that way, honestly, through your game and preparation. So and through your pregame. Do you have a favorite NFL cornerback? Can I shout them out?
Um, I got a couple. I got a couple. I like Pat Surtain, Sauce Gardner, of course Jalen Ramsey. Um, just because like Jalen Ramsey physical, Sauce he long. Um,
Yeah.
I just like all the corners. I also like AJ Terrell. Um,
Okay.
oh, of course, Trent McDuffie.
Oh,
Trent
McDuffie, yes.
McDuffie. Okay. Okay. I love Sauce Gardner. I think he's an absolute. In my opinion, I think he could be one of the best cornerbacks of all time. I know
For
Jason's
sure.
going to feel differently,
For sure.
And so,
but
so is Sertan so
Yeah,
good too.
Sertan.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
Sertan
gosh.
is tough. Sertan is tough.
man, he got some good ones on there.
Just
What are you obviously when you go into college? What are you most excited about playing Big Ten football?
just being in the atmosphere with thousands of fans just going crazy. So it's just crazy.
Yeah, I can't imagine running out onto a field with thousands of people just screaming and like that would be to me that would be the most hyped up thing ever. I don't know. It's got to be like giving you goosebumps when you finally do it. I bet, but I'm excited to see you do it, dude. Honestly, I'm really excited to see you run out of the tunnel. How do you handle pressure and expectations of being a Division 1 3-star commit?
Um, that's why I'm working. That's exactly why I'm working out 3 times a day in the summer
Yeah,
because I feel like since I'm a 3-star, people are going to try to give me their best every play now and try to make a lot of plays on me so they can get their name out
yeah.
there. So I got to be 3 steps ahead, and so that won't happen.
It's
I
awesome.
have I have this little saying: if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Right.
I'm
That's
just
it.
saying.
That's it.
What do you want your legacy to be at Illinois University?
Um, the I just want to have the underdog mentality. Um, I want to have like a background story at Illinois. Um, coming in, when they put me in the game, I get something crazy like a pick six. First time they throw my way, then just level up from there.
Oh, you'll definitely level up. I know you will. You'll get that level 100 real quick. Um, if you could give advice to your younger self, what would you say?
Don't give up. Trust the process.
I love that. Joel
Nice
Embiid,
to meet
baby.
you.
Trust the process.
Straight to the
Trust the
point.
process. Yep, absolutely. I like to have a little fun, like I said. So I got some fun questions. They are on the questions that I was asking, but what's your favorite food? Like, what's your cheat meal?
Oh my favorite food, shrimp
Yeah,
alfredo or any alfredo.
We love shrimp Alfredo. Oh my gosh.
we do. Is there a specific restaurant or is it just any?
Any.
You like shrimp and grits?
Yep.
Yep, me too. I'm from South Louisiana, so I totally feel you on the seafood.
Oh, we finna go to New Orleans for our trip soon.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fun, man.
Man,
We
hey,
love New
look,
Orleans.
after there's a restaurant down in New Orleans. I think it's near the French Quarter. It's called Pierre Maspero's. It's a good seafood joint. It's my favorite down there.
Yeah, this gonna be my first time going.
Oh,
So
that'll be fun. You have a
That'll,
blast.
that'll be really fun, man. They got some good food down there. I got another fun question. If you didn't play football, what sport would you play? What other sport would you play?
that's the thing. When I played football, I tried other sports, but I'm not gonna sit here and just lie. When I tried other sports, I just didn't have the same mentality for it. So I just knew football was just the sport for me.
That's awesome.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
Sometimes you just know, right?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm standing with football.
I feel that. I feel that. You don't want to like hoop a little bit, play
Now,
basketball?
I ran track a little
Okay.
bit, but then I just felt like it. I just never had the same determination.
I gotcha. I gotcha. When you love something, you put all your mind to it. I like that about you. I like that about you. Well, we appreciate your time, man. I don't have any more questions. Jason, do you?
No, I'm good. This has been great.
How can people find you, man, on social media?
Um, Almirian Thomas too.
Almarian Thomas 2.
I'm
Almarian, yes. Thomas
See,
2.
he's saying it wrong.
I'm trying to say it right.
Nah, you good. I just like giving you trouble.
You give
I
me
gotta
grief,
mess with
man.
him. I gotta keep on him.
Well, we appreciate you coming in, man, and just answering some questions and taking time out of your day. And we really appreciate you coming on our podcast, man. It means a lot to us. So,
All right, thank you for bringing me on your podcast.
Of course.
yes,
Best of luck
absolutely,
with senior
man.
year.
All right,
Yes.
thank you.
Go
Thank
get that
you.
state title, man. We'll see you.
All right, see you.
Bye. If you guys want more content like this, make sure you like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Thank you, guys. Peace.